morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to take a little bit of a look at some more Celebrations products, except today, what we're actually going to be doing is looking at how the release is going to be handled over in Korea. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I have previously shown you obviously everything happening here and over in Japan, but I showed you everything that was going on over in Hong Kong and Taiwan, and the response to that video was overwhelmingly positive, so I thought it might be fun to take a little bit of a look at exactly what they're doing over in Korea. So with all of that borne in mind, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? Now, what we see initially is that they are very much mirroring the release over in Japan. That is to say that they've got their 25th anniversary collection packs, and the packs of them look very, very similar to how they looked over in Japan. And then we've got the classic collection, which is coming in separate booster packs. And just like we saw over in Japan, you need to buy yourself 4 packs of the regular set, and then that will get you a single 1-card booster of the Classic Collection, which will give you one of those Classic Collection cards. While we're here, shout out to the Korean website. Now, I can't unfortunately read Korean, it's very terrible. Maybe one day, if I get really bored and have a huge amount of time on my hands, I would love to learn to read Korean. The fact of the matter is, I can't, and not even remotely enough time to even think about learning it right now. But there is a really cool section of the website where they essentially give you a little bit of information about all of the cards, including my boy Don Fan, and that makes me very happy indeed. So that's kind of cool. So far so similar to Japan. Main set, Classic Collection, all fine and dandy. And the contents of the set seems to be very much like how it is over in Japan. So one of the things that they mention on the website is that there are many Pikachu in the set, and you will notice there that we've got that Pikachu V, the regular Pikachu V, which of course is not in our Celebration set, because it is in fact a promo coming in the Pikachu V Max figure collection, and for that reason it doesn't end up in our main set. So that's very much like over here. And yes, confirmation that just like over in Japan, Pikachu V Union will be featured in the set. Normally, it won't be its own thing. Again, remember, we've got our Pikachu V Union collection, which is the only way we can get Pikachu V Union. Over in Korea and Japan, you can actually pull this out of booster packs, and Hong Kong and Taiwan as well, I believe. This is, of course, kind of interesting, as I noted in a video yesterday, because you're going to be able to pull just like 1/4, which means there is almost no way, unless you get like super weirdly lucky, that you actually end up with an even number of all 4 corners of it. So you're going to end up with like 2 extra top right hand corners, and that's going to be just a little bit weird. So in that regard, it is very much like how it's being treated over in Japan. And as a fun little side note, yes, they're getting the sleeves. I think it's fair to say not the most important thing, but still, they are getting the sleeves. And personally, right, I think these sleeves are extremely cool, so I can't exactly judge it too harshly. I would totally be happy to play with these sleeves. Okay, so what's different? Well, there is one product that Japan's not getting, or at least it is a little bit different to the way it's being given out in Japan. And this is a lovely box, and I would like to get many, many, many of these boxes, whereby you get yourself 4 packs of the set, and 1 of the special collection boosters. Of course, do remember I have told you that you get 1 special collection booster per 4 packs, and that is exactly what's going on here. What is super interesting, over in Japan, they're doing a very similar product, except it comes in a giant booster pack, rather than coming in a box, and you get yourself a Chansey coin. And for some reason, over in Korea, you don't get the Chansey coin, and quite frankly, that makes me a little bit sad. By the way, if anybody's wondering, yes, over on the website, they do have that little explainer text about some of the cards. For instance, there is no explainer text about Kyogre or Zamazenta V, but there is a nice little explainer about Zacian V. Again, I cannot read Korean. I have absolutely no idea what it says. I kind of wish I could, because anytime somebody's telling me stuff about Pokemon cards, I tend to find that stuff very interesting. If anyone does read Korean and wants to drop down in the comment section some translations of this stuff, just putting it out there that I wouldn't be upset. That could be kind of fun. Putting that out there. And then, of course, we get to the big question, which is essentially the question I have of every Asian country when I start seeing these things revealed. Okay, what about the golden box? Now, this is, of course, the golden box that we are not getting. Well, Korea is getting the golden box. Absolutely. But it looks ever so slightly different. Like, don't get me wrong, the gold cards are in Korean, obviously. As a side note, anyone want to try collecting these? English gold cards, Japanese gold cards, because remember, these gold cards are coming in our ultra premium collection. The ones from over in Hong Kong and Taiwan, we're starting to see these gold cards are popping up in what we imagine are going to be these pretty exclusive products. And it seems to be that they're coming in just like a whole bunch of different languages, which is not going to make this easy or cheap to actually try and complete. But if anybody wants a proper Pokemon TCG collecting challenge, might I suggest it, ladies and gentlemen? Just putting it out there. Could be kind of fun. The other thing that's kind of interesting here, if we put this side by side with, for instance, the image of the Japanese gold box, you'll notice that there are some packs here of the classic collection, which are not shown off on the Japanese image. And interestingly enough, the Hong Kong Taiwan celebration box, the gold box, they are showing regular packs, but remember, it very much looks like the packs over in Hong Kong and Taiwan actually don't have, in any way, shape or form, the classic collection. What they have is a series of packs which give you guaranteed promos, like, for instance, the blister pack that gives you both Reshiram and Zekrom, or the Venusaur playmat collection that gives you Venusaur and Rocket Zapdos. It seems to be that over in Hong Kong and Taiwan, every one of these classic collection cards is in its own product. I do not want to know how difficult it's going to be to get the Charizard product, which is currently unrevealed, but I'm willing to bet it's going to be fairly expensive and not the easiest thing in the world to get hold of. So they're not going to be getting any of the special packs in their golden box, because actually those packs don't exist over in Hong Kong and Taiwan, but they do in Korea, so they're getting some of these packs in here as well. So what we see is a very similar release to over in Japan. We seem to have packs with the same kind of makeup. Incidentally, they are 5-card packs, so although it's not confirmed, I think it's fair to assume that you will get a Holo Energy, and in fact, it might be confirmed. I am just not good at reading Korean. It may well say it on the website, I just can't read it, but do bear in mind, they are very much like Japan. They seem to have the same makeup of this set, and they've got 5-card packs, so although it's not confirmed, I do feel pretty confident making that prediction. It seems like they're going to be getting that Holo Energy, and that seems rather lovely. They have again got a pack that gives you the 4 boosters and the promo booster, although again, no Chansey coin, which is a little bit sad. And the golden box seems to be very much like it is in other countries, although promo boosters are confirmed, which is really rather nice. As a side note, and I said this for the release in Japan, but I'm going to say this here now as well. I know some people like importing Korean cards. I know it is generally cheaper to import Korean cards than it is Japanese cards. Let me say this very, very clearly. Just like in Japan, do not import booster boxes of this set unless you know for a fact that the promo boosters are being included, or you are perfectly okay with buying them, knowing that the booster packs, those promo packs, are not included. Basically, unless you have actual confirmation that those booster packs are 100% definitely included, assume that the promo packs are not included, and remember that if the promo packs are not included, that means that it is not possible to pull Classic Collection cards from these packs. And if you are absolutely okay with that, you go nuts. I ain't telling you what to buy or how to buy it. It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. Your wallet, your collection, you do as you like. What I am doing is advising you that an awful lot of sellers, if not basically all of them, are going to be selling these without the promo packs, but I am willing to bet that a lot of the ones selling without the promo packs will conveniently forget to mention that they are being sold without the promo packs. Please be extremely careful. You have been warned. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying I'm going to rush out and try and import all of this stuff from Korea, but I'm also not saying I'm not going to start trawling some sites and trying to figure out how to get them. If anyone's got any tips, by the way, hit me up on Twitter at @TheWassy or drop them in the comments for everyone to enjoy. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. More confirmation, more fun things. I just remain absolutely delighted. Oh, and I should add, as a side note, the Set It South is releasing on October the 22nd, and the Gold Box is releasing on November the 12th. There we go. Almost forgot to mention that. Slipped it in right at the end. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need to know. Now I want to hear from you guys. Is this the kind of stuff you're interested in? Could you see yourself picking up some Korean celebrations? Or would you rather just try and get some Japanese and English ones? Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.